Chapter 2. Unlikely Duo. 10 years ago, Omar worked in the Karada precinct. He was a highly skilled detective, and the youngest detective in the precinct. However, he was very unpopular among his colleagues due to his lack of teamwork. He always worked on a case alone. His superior officer, Basha Salman al-Askari, couldn't let this go on any longer, and gave Omar a case that he had to work on with another person.
Basha, I can't work with another person in any case, Omar exclaimed.
Detective Omar Suwaidi,
as your superior officer, I order you to take this goddamn case with a fucking partner,
Salman yelled.
Who the hell am I going to be working with anyway? You know nobody in the entire damn precinct can solve a case better than I can.
Salman let out a big sigh and looked around. He knew for a fact that no detective is near Omar's level. Someone got his attention, but instead of anyone that worked in the precinct, it was someone who was locked up recently. You're going to work with that tough son of a bitch. Omar looked at where the Basha was pointing, and his jaw dropped.
Him? A Shaggy? The group of troublemaking gangsters in all of Iraq?
Omar screamed. Don't get me wrong, I know why he's locked up, but, like I said, he's tough. Even 3 of our men isn't enough to take him down, Salman explained.
Sir, do you even realize what you're ordering me to do?
You're ordering me to work on one of the most, if not the most, difficult case in all of Iraq with a good-for-nothing, troublemaking, law-breaking, annoying-ass criminal? Have you lost your mind? Omar screamed so loud that anyone can hear him from the outside.
Listen, Omar, you better work on this goddamn case with that goddamn criminal, or so help me God, I'll give you a pay cut so fucking bad you'll be forced to work as a fucking maid,
Salman yelled. Omar reluctantly held his anger. His mind was filled with frustration. His emotions were so obvious, even a blind man can see it. But he had no choice and accepted the case. The cell door was open, and the officer said, Ali Shagawi, go to the commissioner's office. Ali got up from the bench and walked towards the officer and said, Why the fuck should I? The officer took out his baton as a reply. Alright, calm down, cop. Just where the fuck is the office? The officer replied with, Down the hall, to the left. Ali went to the office, and as soon as he entered, he asked, Alright, the fuck you want from me? You're going to be working on a case with him, Salman said while pointing at Omar. That old man? Whatever. What's in it for me? Ali asked, and Omar face-palmed himself, and he asked God why he's in this hell. You'll be cleared from all charges, and by that, I mean all charges, Salman said with a serious face.
Now that's an offer I'll never say no to. Count me in,
Ali said with a grin. Omar was in disbelief. His eye was twitching so bad, it's as if it's broken. After all that happened, both Ali and Omar were let out of the office, and on their way to get the case file, they introduced themselves. The name's Ali Shagawi. What's yours, old man? Ali asked. First of all, my name is Omar Suwaidi. Second of all, do not call me an old man. I'm only 25 years old, Omar replied with a glare. Whatever, old man. So, want to talk about this case at lunch? Ali said while taking out a cigarette. I don't think you'd want to eat while hearing about this case, Omar said. Why? What the fuck is it about? Ali asked while lighting a cigarette. And Omar said, Abu Kabus. Ali spits out his cigarette, and his face was filled with utter disgust. That disgusting old bastard who kills, rapes, and eats who he kills? Ali said with his eyes wide open. Yep, that's the guy, Omar said. Ali then straightened his back and cracked his knuckles, and prepared his dagger and said, Looks like we're in deep shit now.